All right, JBL Selenium. I don't know any of the JBL stuff. It's all crap to me. Let's see. What does that say? December 08. Maybe it's 12, 20, maybe 2013. Anyways, Sherry was able to recover the voice coil. I desoldered the leads here. I desoldered their leads here. I just used one of my cheapy spiders that RE Audio used to use. They would do one of these on a copper coil. Got the proper shim, which happens to be Sherry's cousin April's business card, which is like right in between mine and then the original ones, the cheapy ones I got. So let's see. We soaked this with CA. It did have two spiders, but we're just going to use the top landing, so that way it has maximum throw. If it has, you know, whatever. Again, these are just mids. They're not even like real woofers, even though they can probably play down to about 40 hertz. So this cone is, it doesn't look like much, but when you put it all together, it'll actually be pretty strong. I'm going to go ahead and dope the back though. The original was doped. And basically what you do is you just use the tacky glue, Aleen's, whatever. So what you do is you dilute it, and then you can do multiple coats on it just with a hog brush, whatever you call it, chip brush, as they say. And then I'd probably get like maybe 2 or 3 layers. You can also use CA. That's another way to do it. CA is actually a lot faster. You just gotta make sure you have a fan on it. Otherwise, sometimes it'll set the paper on fire as it's curing because it's exothermic. That means it gets hot. So, but other than that, that's basically it. I found these from Concept, I think, or maybe Volcano. I don't know. Either way, it's just a PA cone, and it uses the 8-inch spider with a 4-inch coil. So, again, you're not trying to do excursion. It's got maybe a 30 millimeter wind height. Again, don't use this as a subwoofer because it's not. So, and then as far as this goes, it was the original neck was 1 3/4. I had to open it up a little bit to get it on my jig, and then I just sawed it out. So that goes in the trash, and then we have 4-inch, and then I'll just have to massage that into place after I dope up the cone, and then this will be ready tomorrow. The whole thing was I did top and bottom with CA. With PA woofers, you don't really need epoxy, and you also don't want the weight because that cuts off the more mass you add to it, the lower the FS, and then that also knocks off your sensitivity, especially on the high frequency. And you want this thing to play up to like 1K, 2K, something like that. So not that I would be able to measure it, but that's the idea for these. You know, you run this with like a horn that you cross over at, again, 1, 1.5, 2K, something like that. And that's it. That's the whole system. So it's not meant to play, you know, rap or EDM or, you know, low first octave shit, you know, first and second octave shit. So it's meant for just, this is a giant mid bass, if you want to call it that. So, but that's it, and it'll be done. And I'll put the, I was able to salvage the original cap, and you can look real close. They just smeared glue on it. So, and I'll do the same thing. No inner cap, just an outer cap, and then I think you just tack it in place or put a weight on it and then smear the glue on with the lazy Susan, lazy Samantha, I don't know. Anyways, some lazy woman is going to help me, and then it's done. So this all stuff is supposed to be for heat dissipation. So is the air venting and things like that. So, and I think I looked on the outer diameter of the gap, and I think it's off by a hair, which is why he came in. So this thing may not turn out, but I will let you know either way, because if it doesn't turn out, then it's like, fuck, now you got to pull the whole thing apart, you know, and reset the magnet if you want to do that. But I think you can pick them up new for like 150, no more than 200 bucks. So I think 150 bucks. So, but I think that's what I charged them for the recon. So, but anyways, I love you guys. More videos here in a minute. I got the prep for the RE Audio.